Hello students, let us discuss today what is adaptive filters. Adaptive filters are those filters whose behavior changes based on the statistical characteristics of an image inside the filter region defined by the m by m cross n rectangular window S of x comma y. Now, let us see adaptive filters, like how on what parameters they depend and how they are. Adaptive filters are capable of performance superior to that of the other filters. Now, let us if we take a degraded image, we assume that the degraded image is equal to the original image plus the noise. So this means that we are not considering any other degradations in this consideration. Now the simplest here, let us see what are the parameters they have and how they behave. The simplest statistical measurement of a random variable are mean and variance. So here these are the two quantities very closely related to the appearance of the image, whereas the mean value gives the measure of average intensity in the region over which the mean is computed, and the variance gives a measure of contrast in that region. So our filter is to operate on a local region SXY. The region of the filter at any point x comma y on which the region is centered is to be based on the four quantities. One is g of x comma y, which is a noisy image at x comma y, and a sigma n square, which is the variance of the noise corrupting f of x comma y to form g of x comma y, and ml is nothing but it is local mean of the pixels of SXY, whereas sigma L square is the local variance of the pixels SXY. Now we'll see how does this algorithm behaves, or how does this filter behaves. If the first case is if sigma n square, that is noise variance, is 0, the filter should return simply the value of g of x comma y. That means this is a trivial zero noise case in which g of x comma y and f of x comma y are equal. That is means no noise is present. If the local variance is uh, high relative to sigma n square, means local variance is greater than the noise, then a high local variance typically is associated with edges, and this should be preserved. If the two variances are equal, that is nothing but sigma n square and sigma l square are equal, means the filter return the arithmetic value of the pixels SXY. This condition occurs when the local area has the same properties as the overall image and local noise is to be reduced simply by averaging. So an adaptive expression for obtaining f cap of x comma y is equal to g of x comma y minus sigma n square by sigma l square g of x comma y minus ml. Here, the only quantity that needs to be known or estimated is the variance of the overall noise sigma n square. The other parameters are computed from the pixels in SXY, that is local, at each location x comma y on which the filter window is centered. So if we say take an example of an image, the first image is the image corrupted by the adaptive noise of 0, mean and variance of 1000. The second image is the result of applying arithmetic mean filter. The third one is using the geometric mean filter, whereas the last image is using adaptive noise reduction filtering. So if you see the observation here, the image here, fourth image has more clear vision than the arithmetic mean, and the geometric mean. Adaptive filter has more clear vision of the reduction of the noise. Now let us see the adaptive median filter. The median filter performs well if the spatial density of the image noise is not larger. That is nothing but probability of A and B. If it is less than zero point 0.2, then these filters perform well. Otherwise, we go for adaptive median filter can handle impulse noise with probabilities larger than this 0.2 value. An additional benefit of adaptive median filter is that it seeks to preserve details while smoothing no, while nominative impulse non-impulse noises, something that traditional median filter does not do, that this adaptive filter will be able to do. Adaptive filter also works in a rectangular window area SXY. These filters, however, adaptive filter changes means as the size of the window changes during the operation depending on certain conditions listed, keep in means the output filter in a single value used to replace the value of the pixel at x comma y, the point on which the window x comma y is centered at given the value. Let us consider some notations where we'll take z minimum as the minimum gray level value in SXY. Z maximum is maximum gray level value present in that SXY window, and whereas Z med is median of the intensity value of x, where zxy is the intensity value of the coordinate x comma y, and the and S max is maximum allowed size x comma y. Now let us see the adaptive median filter. How does this work? This works in two stages. Let us see how does it works. So we have taken here two stages, stage A or level A and level B. We'll see level A, A1 Z median minus Z minimum, A2 is Z medium minus Z maximum. If A1 and A2 A1 is greater than 0 and A2 is less than 0, then we have to go for the second level, or else increase the window size again. Just check it. If the window size is less than S maximum, we have to repeat this level A. Else the output is nothing but Z medium. Whatever the medium is there, the same value will be taking. Whereas stage 2 or level 2 is B1 is equal to zxy minus Z minimum, B2 is zxy minus Z maximum. If B1 is greater than 0 and B2 is less than 0, then the output is zxy, else it is Z median. So here it has the three main purposes. Is first one is to remove the salt and pepper noise, to provide smoothing of the other noises that may be impulsive, and to reduce the distortion such as excessive thinning or thickening of object boundaries. The values Z minimum and Z maximum are considered statistically by algorithm to be impulse like noise components, even if these are not the lowest or highest pixel values in the image. Exactly, they are not the highest and px value, they have taken the peaks of the image. The purpose of the stage A or the level A is to determine if the median filter output median is an impulse, black or white. Impulse means only two stages, black or white, or impulse changes. If the condition median is between Z minimum and maximum, if this condition holds good, then Z minimum cannot be an impulse. So what we have taken, Z minimum cannot be an impulse. In this case, we can go for the stage B and test to see if the point in the center of the window is itself an impulse. If the condition B1 is greater than 0 and B2 is less than 0 is true, then zxy is will be in between z maximum and z minimum, and zxy cannot be an impulse for the same reason. In this case, the algorithm output that unchanged pixel values z of x comma y. But by not changing these intermediate levels, point distortions is reduced in the image. If the condition b1 is greater than 0 and b2 is less than 0 is false, then the zxy is equal to z minimum or zxy is equal to z maximum. Either it will be minimum value or the maximum value. In either of the cases, the value of the pixel is an extreme value, and the algorithm outputs the median value z medium, which we have studied in, we have seen in the stage A, and is not a impulse noise. So this is all about the adaptive filters and adaptive median filters. Thank you.